All right, my friends, welcome back. And today I want to talk about the Hyundai Santa Cruz a little bit. So I don't know, a week and a half ago, something like that, the EPA released their testing, their gas mileage data for the Santa Cruz. And I saw it, and looking at it in a bubble, I thought, man, that looks pretty good. But I decided today, because it's a Sunday afternoon and I like to read about cars and think about them, I decided to dig into it a little bit, and what I found was a little bit of a surprise. So I put together a very quick spreadsheet, and I want to go over it with you and get your opinions. Is the Cruz a runaway success when it comes to gas mileage, or is it surprisingly bad? I've got my opinion, and I'll tell you what it is in a minute. First off, I'm going to say I got the EPA numbers directly from the manufacturer's websites, and I assume the most basic engine they have in every single case. I threw one surprise in here you'll see down at the bottom, but let's switch over to the spreadsheet and take a look. So the Santa Cruz, in its most fuel efficient form, which is the base engine with all-wheel drive, surprisingly, is 21 city, 27 highway, and 23 combined. Now, the next thing I did was say, okay, what about its major competitors in the truck world? The Tacoma, say the Colorado, and the Ranger, which are all body-on-frame, real trucky trucks, right? Well, the Tacoma's 20 and 23, they do not give a combined on their website. The Colorado's 19, 25, 22. The Ranger 21, 26, 23. So the Ranger almost exactly matches the Santa Cruz, in spite of the fact it's an older platform brought over here to America, gussied up for us, and a real truck. So while the Santa Cruz is more a unibody, SUV-based lifestyle vehicle, the Ranger's more of a real truck. And it barely beats it, and that's really a surprise to me. Now, the Maverick is the most direct competitor to the Santa Cruz. The Santa Cruz is much better style, and they are promising better interior quality, better interior, perhaps technology, but the Maverick's the most direct competitor to it. And if you're a fan of the channel, you know I absolutely adore the Maverick and what Ford's trying to do there. But the Maverick in the hybrid form, the base engine is 40 city, 33 highway, and 37 combined. So if you're saying, well, yeah, the hybrid, that's skewing the combined in the city, that's true, but look at the highway. Once the batteries are out, right? Once it's not working on the hybrid engine anymore because you're doing 65 miles an hour, it's still beating the Santa Cruz by 6 miles per gallon. That's really, really a surprise to me. And the last one is that, just out of curiosity, because there's been a lot of comments I've read in articles and online forums and everywhere else, that the Santa Cruz and the Maverick are really just the modern versions of the Ute, right? The El Camino and the Ranchero and the Subaru Brat. So I decided to pull up an 87 Subaru Brat, and son of a gun, the city's 21, 26 highway, 23 combined. Almost exactly what the Ranger and the Santa Cruz are doing. Now, I don't have any clue how much that Brat had in terms of horsepower, and certainly I think the Cruz and the Santa Cruz and the Ranger will beat it to death in terms of ability. But how do you look at these numbers? Is the Santa Cruz, is that 27 highway enough to say unibody construction, SUV-based lifestyle vehicle, it's enough of a difference? Or are you looking at it and thinking, wow, in the past 33 years, Hyundai hasn't been able to do better than what Subaru did in 1987? Leave me a comment below with what you think. I'm really surprised it's as low as it is. Of course, we don't have any road tests out there. People don't have their hands on it yet. It's coming immediately. But I'm a little surprised that it's just not more efficient than it is with a modern platform and modern engines with all the modern computer controls. I really expected it to be doing better than this, even if it was just by a couple of miles per gallon. It's barely been able to beat the existing players that are out there and their existing technologies. Let me know what you think, guys.